I see my next check, the check that's supposed to be, because I'm there the week. I see that check that's supposed to be $300 plus the commission that I had made. And at that point, I made at least 6 sales. So I'm expecting a pretty nice check at that point. I'm expecting very nice check, a check that could pay my bills. Okay, let me see another month. I get my check. It's $120. I'm like, sis, what? None. Okay, let me back up before this Friday where this check comes in. It's what, Thursday, I think, and going out into the field and all that stuff, and I'm having a conversation with the leader, who's not my leader, because at that point she's like, okay, we need to have you like going out with like different people so that you get used to being out with different people and not with me all the time, which is like to like not, I guess, not be so like up under her type of thing, where like I defer to her for everything. So that makes sense. That's what everybody does. It makes sense. That's another thing that legitimizes their business to me. Like, they're really for your advancement and for you to stand on your own 2 feet and be a leader and be an executive and all that stuff, that you're not really looking to other people to support you in that way, where you're looking to them for the answers. You look for them for their support because like they have the knowledge and all that stuff and they're training you, but you don't look to them to make decisions for you. Like, you're supposed to do that on your own. So for you to go out with different people so that you can learn from them as well, and then also like build your confidence so that you know you can do this. Like, that's good shit. Like, that's like a company that actually cares about you. I go out on the field this Wednesday or Thursday. It was before the Friday. Like, I think it was Wednesday. I don't even know. I go out in the field with this person and we're talking about it. Like, we're both new here. We're talking about how the pay structure and the fact that like just days before they finally told us what the commission report like looks like. Like, if you sell this product, you get this much money added to your check. If you sell this package, you get this much money, this bundle, this much money. And it's this much for existing customers that are already with the company, the communications company, and for new customers. Like, for new customers, you get an additional like $10-$20 or whatever added to whatever it was for existing customers. Like, if existing customers was $20 for something, it's $30 for a new customer added to your pay. And that's what I was told. I'm going out in the field with this person here, and we're having a conversation, and I'll say she, at least, because I've been, whatever. It don't matter. It's mostly guys in the office, so, like, I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't even know if she's still there. Like, I don't want to get her in trouble with anything, but she's like, that was weird to me, like, that they took so long to tell us that. Like, I had to be on top of people to even get my commission report because it took them so long to tell us all that. Like, I don't know why I didn't think to do that, but like, I'd never worked a commission job before. So, and she had told, I'm pretty sure she told me that she had like some type of job where she had like some type of commission or something like that, or she was told it by someone else and I wasn't, so she decided to ask for it. So she did, and she's showing me like what it was, and it's like, they like just told me, I guess, like, that your base pay has to get initiated. Like, you have to at least sell one customer in order for base pay to become initiated. Like, one customer for the week in order for it to be initiated. So it's like, I wasn't getting anything if I didn't get at least one customer. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Like, what? Like, that's not what I was told when I was interviewing. That's not what I was told in the first couple weeks when I was asking about the pay. Like, you didn't say it had to be initiated. You just said it's a base pay. It's a day rate of $50. So by the end of the week, it's like not 600, 300 at least. And now you're telling me I have to have at least one customer in order to even initiate the $300? Sis, what? That don't make no kind of sense. What are you talking about? What? But that's what I was told, and I'm telling her that, and it's like, that makes no sense to me either, because I got my commission report. It says on commissions I made this much, and that my base pay was this much, and if it's an either or thing, I'm gonna have a problem, because I was told that it was going to be together. So why are you telling me now that, like, you're saying that you were told by a leader that it's an either or thing? And it's like, I'm not even sure, because like she didn't really say it was either or. She just said that in order for it to be initiated, I had to do this. And it's like, well, thank God that I had at least one customer every week that I've been here. Like, I made a customer on my first day. I have not gone 1 week without at least 3 customers, at least, for the entire week. And like, even that, like, I usually have like 4 customers for the entire week. So I at least had 3 for the entire week from my first day till now. So like, I'm not too worried, but now you putting it in either or terms, now I'm starting to worry. Like, that's not what I was told. And like, we were both talking about how the whole Bird Box looked sus as hell, how we thought it was actors, like these people don't seem real to us, how the top exec, her backstory, it was too uniform. It was the kind of uniform like the pitch. Like, we practice the pitch where you got to stick to the script word for word. They do not want you to deviate from that shit at all. Her backstory was the same way. And the guy who she came from California with, who had his own office in the same building, his backstory even was like word for word, basically the same every time. Like, it was rehearsed, but not in like, I just need this and like I just throw in some details or whatever. It was like, this is a script that we're reading from. And she kept, and I bring him up because he also supported and backed her story in that she's an introvert. Like, when I first met her, she never talked to anybody. She was so quiet and so shy and blah, blah, blah. She would say the same thing. I was very much an introvert before I started this job. I never talked to anyone really. I was really shy, kind of quiet, kind of only like stuck to my leader, blah, blah, blah. There'd be little things that she would do, or like the way she would say things is like, you're not really an introvert. Introverts don't act like this. Not even a reformed introvert would act like this. I don't know. And I say that to say this because while I'm talking to the girl who I went out to the field with, she was like, I don't even believe that story. Because I was already having doubts about the story. And she's like, I'm going to be real with you. I don't believe that story. I don't think she's an introvert. I think she said that to like endear herself to people who may not have the most confidence. And I was like, damn. And she really got me with that. Because I didn't have any reason to question her story. I don't know her. It did seem fake to me, especially like certain things that she would do, like little reactions to stuff. Seemed like there was no way you were ever an introvert. Like, there's just no way at all. So like, but I didn't have any reason to question it because I don't know her. I've only been here 2.5 weeks. What reason do I have to question you and question your story? Like, I don't know anything about you. But then, like, her saying that, like, it just resonated with me because, like, I was already having my doubts. And, like, here's another person saying, I don't believe it for a second. And they're not the only ones. The executives in the office, I don't think they're the only ones who are fake. Who are, like, pretending to be something or someone that they really aren't. And then she was telling me, like, at this... Because I don't want to give too much away about her thing, but I'll just say this. She was telling me about how... Or, like, why... They're so like wanting you to become leaders, because it had been talked about in the office, like, you want to build your team, you want to build your network, build your team. And I'm thinking it's just for networking purposes because, you know, you want to build a network of people before you need those people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to start a business of your own and their goal is to have you move up within their company, and I'm getting into why it's their goal. But like, even if you don't move up in their company and you go somewhere else to do something, you want a network of people before you need those people. You don't want to approach someone for something like, I'm starting this business, I need your help with this. So like, I'm going to be nice to you, because they're going to see through that. I mean, that's going to happen regardless, but they're going to see through that and they're going to be less inclined to help you. But if you're doing that when you're at the bottom level and you're networking with everyone in the office, who can then probably introduce you to other people, you know, like, you're already building a team that you're going to need when you start your own business. Now, excuse me, why it's their goal, this is in the conversation I was having, and honestly, it was, excuse me again, honestly, it was a thought that had crossed my mind, because at a certain point, or after a certain point, it seemed like they were really like too heavily trying to promote you. Like, which sounds crazy. Like, obviously, like, of course everyone wants to get promoted. Promotion means more money. And like, that's it. Promotion means more money, but it doesn't only mean more money for you because you got promoted. Whoever you are working under, they get a cut of what you make. They get a percentage of what you earn when you move up. So your leader, so my leader, if I get promoted, she gets a percentage of my take home just because I was under her. She's the one who trained me, so she gets a percentage of what I make. And I want to hurry up and build a team, because then I can get a percentage of what they make when they get promoted. That's their goal. That's what they're really after. That's why they're really training you, why they're really trying to push you to become a leader, because that's what they want. They want to get the percentage. They want more money in their pocket. In order for them to get more money in their pocket, they have to put more money into yours. Which, again, I guess, like, on the surface doesn't seem bad, but it just seems suspicious. It's like, you're only out here for the money. You're making it seem like, oh, this is something like to better you and all that stuff. You're going to be this independent person, but you're not transparent about the fact that, oh, this person's making a percentage off of who's under them. They're not transparent about that until it gets to like the executives. The executives, obviously, that, like, because that's the part that would make sense. I had 2 manager meetings. In none of those manager meetings did it say that the account manager makes a percentage off of what their account executives make when they get promoted to account manager. It never said that. It's like, account executive, you make this much. Account manager, you make this much. Then it's junior executive. Junior executive, you make this much. Your salary gets to this much. And then after that is senior executive. Senior executive, you now start to make a percentage off of everybody underneath you. That's how they put it in both those manager meetings. They never said the account manager gets a percentage of another account manager's money if they trained that account manager before they were promoted. I would have definitely liked to know that beforehand. Like, somebody's going to be putting their hands in my pockets just cause they trained me. Like, that's crazy. I would never ever expect that in any other job. Like, I've never heard of that in any other job. So, the hell? It's just, I can't, like, that doesn't sit right with me. Like, if that's normal, please let me know if that's normal. It don't sound normal at all. Like, in no way does that sound like something like an account manager, someone who's only like a tier above me. When I get to their level, they're going to be eating off my plate just because they trained me. The hell? And then I'm finding out, like, that's how it is up to the junior executive. It doesn't start at senior executive like they led us to believe in these 2 manager meetings that were the exact same thing about, like, oh, if you move up in the company, this is how much, this is what you can possibly be making. You could be making millions of dollars. There's this kid he started when he was 22. He's 24 now. He made $3 million last year. That's all good and dandy. That sounds great and everything like that. But at the same time, you're based on this little diagram that you're drawing on the whiteboard. People don't start digging in each other's pockets until they get to senior executive level, where it would make sense for them to be digging in somebody else's pockets. Because if you're a senior executive, you're overseeing, like they were demonstrating, at least 3 offices. You have 3 offices working under you, so you're getting money from those 3 offices. That makes sense. Telling me that a person who's only one rung above me, once I get to the same level as them, they're going to be making money off of me? You couldn't say that. At no point could you say that. I for damn sure probably wouldn't have taken this job. I would have been, I mean, if I was that type of person, it probably would have motivated me more to want to get above that person, because then I can like maybe make money off of them or something. I don't even know, because like I don't even know how that works. Like if I had gotten to junior executive while they're still at account manager, would I still have to be paying them basically? Like would they still be taking a percentage from me because I was trained by them? They're below me, but they're still like, and I now make more money than they do, but they still get a cut off my money because they trained me. Like that, no, sis, no. Like I just, no. It's just like I'm trying to reel in as much anger as I can, but it's like, So that's the conversation I was having with this girl. Like we're working because we're not just in the field just gossiping and all that stuff. Like we're doing our best, but it's the middle of winter. It's snowing. It's raining. Nobody's coming out to go buy anything at all, much less buy from this communications company. So like we have plenty of time we're just standing here pretty much. I mean, we're walking around to like try to see if we can find somebody, but there's really no one, so we have time to talk, and this is what we were talking about. It's just, and she, oh my goodness, I can't, because she again, like, she showed me a commission report, and we were talking about like how it was weird that they waited so long to tell us that, even not just the commission report. This is 2.5 weeks, and they're just now telling us about the software. It's like, if it's going to take you 2 weeks to tell us about the software, then we should not have been in the field. We should not have been in the field until we had learned something about the software as like a class, not as just, oh, we're in the field, so like if that happens, I'll just show you what to do. It should have been a class. There should have been something on my first day, at least. Even if it was like a quick 5-second thing, like, oh, this is the software, you got to enter in customers to do this, that, and the third. I didn't even get that much. It was just straight, learn the pitch, learn the script, practice the script, go out into the field. That's it. Like, I didn't even learn how to get to the close until, like, I want to say my 4th day. My 3rd or 4th day is when I learned the close. But even, like, that was deemed more important than me being able to basically get to my money. Like, what? Because the customers is basically how I get paid. And they're telling you, that's another thing. They're telling me customers are how you get paid. Then, by the time the second week comes where, like, as after the $80, now I'm hearing, oh, you only get paid for installs. When people buy the stuff from the communications company and they actually like set it up and everything, that's when you get paid. That's when you make your extra money, not signing up all these customers. Like you said in the first place, all you said was customers. Customers are how you get paid. You have to have a record of how many customers you are. You got to enter it into the software, and that's how you get paid. Now, second week, it's just when they set everything up. is how you get paid. Sis, come on. And then the girl I'm talking to, like, there's a sheet of paper because the customers got to have a hard copy. Customers have to have a hard copy of whatever it is that they bought, like a receipt. A receipt, that's what it is, basically. They got to have a hard copy. They get an email and all that stuff. We got to enter in all that information to the software. So she was told the hard copy, we get a copy. It's like those, it's not facsimile because that's fax. It's those copy sheets, like where you have, like, there's the white sheet on top and then the yellow sheet underneath. Customer gets the yellow sheet, we get the white sheet. She says she was told by her leaders and other people in the office to just throw those sheets away. That she didn't need to keep them. I was like, what? First of all, a person that went my first day out on the field, not my leader didn't tell me this. The person I went out on the field with, who was with my leader, she told me, like, oh, keep everything. Like, and she said it like I was supposed to do that, so I just figured, like, I mean, I was going to anyway because I need that for my records regardless of what anybody tells me, that's what I need. But no one ever told me to throw it away. But the fact that the only person who told me to keep it is someone who doesn't even work here anymore is a little, that's even more sus. Not even a little, that's a lot. Like, that's receipts. That is paper receipts of all the customers I've signed up. And she is being told to throw them away. And she said, nope. Even when they told me that, like, nope, I keep everything. Even ones that have been canceled, where they didn't even install anything, they didn't set nothing up, I still keep the sheet. I write on the sheet that it was canceled, but I still have it because that sounds weird to me. Why would I not keep a receipt of what I did? Because, like, software, you can go into software and change whatever you want to change. At least I have the hard copy. And it's like, I was thinking that, but I wasn't thinking that because, again, I had someone who quit tell me to keep them. And she'd been there like 3 weeks. She'd been there 3 weeks and she was like, oh, keep them. Keep these papers. Now, she didn't say it like, oh, they gonna do something with your shit, so you need to keep all your records because they're underhanded. She just said, like, oh, just keep your papers. That's it. And now for this other person to tell me, like, oh, I was told specifically to throw them away. And then I was also told by other people that base pay isn't real. Like, the only way you're really getting paid is off commissions. Base pay is not a real thing. And I'm looking at her like, what? Because that's not what I was told. At no point is that what I was told. And she's like, yeah, neither was I. I was told this in the interview. I was told this when I got hired. And now I have these other people telling me, like, oh, base pay is not a real thing. I was like, that was partly the whole fucking reason I even applied here, is because base pay said on the job posting $500 a week. I get here, it's $300 a week with a potential to make $500 a week or more. But I was like, which was sus, but $300 a week is still good money because that's every week. So I'm not sweating it that much. And I'm thinking, the more customers I get, that's added on. So I'm not sweating it that much. I'm gonna make that $500 no problem. My check comes, it's $120. And I'm like, huh? What? I signed up 6 customers. And you're telling me I'm only getting 120? It should be at least 500 based on what I was told, that how my base pay is $300. And I was like, if my check don't look correct, it's going to be a problem. And it sure the fuck was. It sure the fuck was. Because guess who didn't come to work that day? Me. Okay? No. I went to work at like 12 o'clock because I needed my fucking pay stubs. I was like, okay. You want to pay me $120 when you told me $300, at least $300 to start, and then additional money when I sign people up and have them installed. By that point, like, I had signed up, like I said, 6 customers. 3 of them had been installed or set up or whatever. So, like, when I'm looking at, based on what you told me, for the commission part, my check should be $500 and change. And I'm seeing it's 120. So, all I got paid, all that I got paid was the commission. I didn't get the base pay. So, it was true so whomever told this girl that the base pay isn't real, because it's not real. It's not real at all. All it is was just a commission job, which is not what you told me. Which is not what the job posting said. All the job postings was like, it's not a call center. Then I get here for the 3 fucking interviews that I had to get here for, and that's not what you said to me either. You said base pay 300, potential 500 to start until you get promoted. And then now days before my second check's supposed to come, you're telling me I'm being told by someone else that was all a fucking lie. Like, I was ready to throw hands. Like, it's I need to pop up, but I need to pop up when everybody's gone, because I might get arrested. I was that heated. I was that upset. Like, I started crying because it's like, I've been working so hard. I'm there from 9 a.m. to 7 o'clock at night, not getting home until 9 at night. So I'm spending over 8 hours at this job every day. 6 days a week I'm at this job, more than 8 hours. And I'm only getting $120? Are you crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind right now? No. That's not what we're doing. Like, I didn't put my faith in an opportunity to better myself, my future, my family's future for fucking $120 fucking dollars, bitch. Fuck out of here with that shit. No. I went there. Like, no, sis, I need my pay stubs. I'm gonna sit here until I wait and wait till I get them. This top executive bitch walking up and down the stairs acting like she don't see me. I'm not about to start a fight because I'm not really trying to get arrested and still not get what I need. Because I don't fucking need that right now. I really don't need to get arrested. So I'm like, just letting it go. And like, the third time she comes down here, like, oh, hey, Shanielle, totally didn't see you there. Okay, whatever. I got my shit. I waited for her to print them shits out. Like, no, I need all this information. I need copies. I need all this. I still need you to send me that link. I'm waiting here till I get the link sent to me. Like, you got the link. And then when I finally got the link from the HR person I was familiar with, the only person I was told was HR. Anyway, because she's the only person anyone ever refers to by name. There's 2 people that I know of, but only one is referred to by name. Okay, whatever. I wait for her to send it to me. This email looks professional as fuck. It looks like, oh, like, thank you for joining this and that. Payroll is that company. These are the steps. You gotta, like, click the link below. Then you're gonna click on this. Then you gotta enter in this registration code. Step 4, you got your pay stubs. Like, this random stranger bitch sent me a link from her fucking phone. Because I checked the URL link. Because when I seen it, like, why does the link look weird anyway? Because, like, I'm looking at the link I was sent that day that I popped up in the office. Like, I need my shit. I look at the link that's sent there. It looks different than the link that this stranger bitch sent me. So I went and go look at that shit again. And you can see, like, that's what it looks like when you log into your own shit and send a link to somebody. Not like, oh, this is the company link that we send to everybody with their unique registration code so they can get into their shit. What the fuck? What? No, sis, no. Like, I'm not at that place anymore. I'm really not. Good luck to them. If this is a scam, like, this is a low-key scam, it's a legit scam, because the company is a legit company. They are making actual legal money. And it's like regulated and all that stuff. They really work with a top communications company in the state. Like, that's real. Like, they have real people from there coming to us to teach us about the products they want us to sell for them. Like, that is real things. And there are people there who are making real money. More than the 120 bullshit that I got. So it's a scam, but it's a legit one. Like, it's an oxymoron, but it's a legitimate scam. Because I got played. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with myself. I got played. And I got played by trying to move up. That's all I wanted. Like, they're always on this bullshit about pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps and all that shit and advance yourself and stop crying and all that shit because everybody got the same opportunities, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, we fucking don't. We really don't. I tried and look what the fuck happened to me. I don't want to discourage anybody, like, go for your dreams and all that shit, but be fucking aware, because there's people out here that even look fucking real, that really work with other people, billion-dollar fucking company, so, and they still fucking playing you. That's it. I'm done. I'm done because I'm getting, like, really heated. I started out quiet, now I'm fucking screaming. So, we're gonna end here. If there's a part 2, there will definitely be a part 2, almost certainly. I don't even know. But I'm gonna end here. And good luck to you. Let this be a cautionary tale. Don't trust everything. Research as much as you can. That's another thing. Try to research this company. Get nothing. Try to look up this company. Let me say this. When I first was interviewing and I tried to look up this company on Google, there was nothing. Right? There was absolutely nothing on Google. There's stuff on the job site. On LinkedIn. They got a whole fucking thing. But to Google them, I got nothing. Okay, that's when I started. I checked back again a couple days ago. There's an actual site now. Really? You ain't had no site 2 weeks ago, but now all of a sudden you got a site? Okay. Okay. Whatever. But again, I don't want to discourage anyone from chasing their dreams, believing in themselves, trying to better themselves or anything like that. But be smarter than me. Don't trust everything. Always question it. Always. Always. Because... And I was questioning it. I kept asking. I kept emailing and being given the fucking runaround. But just be on your toes. Maybe you, I don't know, got better instincts than I do. That you wouldn't fall for this. I don't know. But be the fucking aware, because they really out here. There's a lizard under every fucking rock. There's a snake under every fucking rock. Just be out there. Cautious as fuck. All right. Bye.